Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be going over the Daniel's fast. My church and I, for the next 21 days, are doing a Daniel's fast. We're doing a prayer and fasting. And so I just wanted to come on here and just share some quick tips and stuff that I thought that this would be very helpful for someone who's maybe new to doing the Daniel's fast, what it means, what you should be doing and whatnot. And so what we do as a church in the beginning of every year, we do what we call prayer and fasting. And we set a time aside, to dedicate it to God, for things that we want of this year, clear vision and all of that. We cut off maybe social media, like some people cut off eating coffee and all that. But what we mostly do and what we recommend is that we do the Daniel's fast. And so what I'm going to be talking about is just different little fruits and vegetables and different little things that you can have for your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can either prep it or do it the morning of or during the day as you go. But these are some things that I thought was really helpful for me when I was first doing the Daniel's fast. I didn't know what direction to go. I didn't know what to do. And so I hope this video helps you. So what I normally do for breakfast is I do what we call overnight oats. I don't know if you ever heard about overnight oats or about the Daniel's fast on how to do breakfast, but you have to cut off all sugars, no sweets, just raw fruits and vegetables and some wheat greens. And so what we do as a family, we just do like plain oatmeal for breakfast. And so what I normally do here is I literally just take this here and I fill it up with oats the night before. And then I put almond milk in it because it's like a bean. Technically, that's just what I think. And so what I normally do is I fill it all the way up and then I add chia seeds with bananas and strawberries. Again, you can do whatever type of strawberry or whatever type of fruit that you like inside. And I also add peanut butter the morning of, and then I mix it up, and it's a great filler for the morning. So that way you start it off well. Some other times I do juicing. So I've been juicing, or you can either make smoothies, you can either prep it in the night before, you can put it in like a mason jar like this one here, or if you have a glass jar or something that you can use and reuse everything throughout the week. I juice, I do strawberry smoothies, I do the base with coconut water, which is very, very helpful. And then I also do smoothie bowls. One of the smoothie bowls that I do is I literally just blend like strawberries and blueberries and I mix it with ice and then I top it over with, a little bit of coconut flakes, raw coconut flakes, nothing like too sweet or it has a lot of sugar to it. And then I add that in as well. And then another thing that I do also is, sometimes I'll do, just like, water with lemon, and then I'll have like a little bit of peanuts for breakfast. It all depends on how you want to start your Daniel's fast. Again, for our family, we like to do a little bit of sacrifice. And another thing that my pastor usually says, when we start the season of Daniel fasting is if it's good or if you enjoy it, if it's sweet, then you probably shouldn't be eating it unless it's like a raw, just plain like strawberry or blueberries and something like that. And then so for lunch, usually I do like a salad. So some of the salads that I do is I do, a mixed greens, and then I use a dressing. I literally just use olive oil and lime, and that's all that I use. And then another one that I do for the lunch is I do brown rice, quinoa, as like a grain. I do I do a mix of like peppers and onions. What else do? I do chickpeas. I do a nice like stir fry type of thing. And I add chickpeas, red peppers, green onions, parsley, cucumber, and then I do like a vinegar lime dressing, which is so good. Maybe I'll record that, maybe put it into like the vlog or something for next week. And another thing that I do for dinner as well is I do soups. So I'll start like in the morning and I'll put it on low in the crock pot, and I literally just use organic like vegetable broth, and then I put like a ton of beans and hearty vegetables and fruits in it. I chop up carrots, I chop up celery. I use no seasoning. I just want to keep it as raw and organic and to the root as possible. And maybe I'll do some cook with me videos on how I do, I share that as well. And then another thing that I do for dinner, which we also just love in general, but it's a great way to keep it very basic again too, because you don't want to feel like you're having to prep, do all these things. You want to keep it very, very minimal, just like in the book of Daniel, the reason why he did this was to be a sacrifice. So again, you want to make it enjoyable, but not too like fun and, you know, exciting. At least that's just for me, you know, because we're taking this 21 days and saying, okay, God, I'm putting this sacrifice before you where, you know, for this time, I want to hear from you. I want to move from you. So it's like a killing away of your flesh, and you know, in your fleshly nature, and you're saying, okay, God, speak to me in this time, in this season, especially in 2021. And so another thing that I do also for like dinners and snacks, you can do a quinoa bowl. I add, you know, corn, cilantro, lime juice, peppers, onions, tomatoes, you name it. And you can just kind of mix it into a bowl after cooking the quinoa and everything. And you can have that as well. I don't add any salt and pepper. I know some people that do add salt and pepper, but for me, that's something that I don't add into the Daniel's fast. And then another thing that I do is I do like little lettuce wraps or little like wheat wraps. And so I do like peppers, carrots, onions, and then I also add in, you know, different wraps and stuff like that. And then also I do, you know, for snacks, I do raw vegetables. So I do raw veggies with hummus, which is very, very good. And then during like in between my breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I also add in trail mix, just raw trail mix without any extra sugars and sweets and any of that. And that's what I normally do for my in-between snacks. Again, if you're on the go and stuff like that, that's a great thing that you can also add, you know, if you're on the go or you're working or you just want to make sure that you get all your calories in and you want to remain healthy, just like stick, you know, this in your bag or in your lunch bag or whatever and just snack on those during the day. And again, I encourage you too to stay hydrated. I know a lot of people are very used to, you know, drinking coffee and everything that all day. I would really, really highly recommend that you stay hydrated through this. Again, just drink water with lemon, water with lime, and just make sure that you stay hydrated through it. And another thing that I do also too in the morning is, or throughout the day, is I'll just cut up like fruits and vegetables. You know, you can make different like salad bowls. You can add them into, again, like I was saying, different smoothies and whatnot, and different soups. You can add your, you know, your hearty vegetables and stuff. But again, you want to make sure this is fun and exciting for you. And then I hope this video encourages you, it helps you, and it kind of gets you on a basic guide on what to do. And so some of the other things that I do before I forget, is I use these different containers here. And again, you can get at like Walmart, Target, all those places. And they kind of look like this. I think this is like a Rubbermaid one. I think I maybe got it, at Target, I'm pretty sure, or Walmart, one of those places, or Amazon. I'll link it below if I remember. But also you can just literally put like your fruits and your vegetables here, and then the different breakfast foods that you have here. Or you can even put like your quinoa, your black beans, and then your mixed veggies on one side. It's very, really helpful. And here's another one too that I have here. This one's also great too. And it helps, you know, keep the different, you know, like your fruits and veggies, like your quinoa, like your different like hearty soup, maybe you have a little bit of soup, a little bit of greens, or like your salad here. This one's a really great one as well. And then for this one here, sometimes again, I use this for, you know, like my nuts, or if I'm doing like something on the go, you know, this is like a really great one as well. And so I think that's about it. I hope this video helps you. Again, you know, if you have any questions or anything about the Daniel's fast, comment it below. I'll be glad to answer, and I hope you have a great day. God bless. Peace.